Hello. All right, so I'm Jess Johnson. Today I am going to be working on just some of my resistance to sticking and committing to goals that I've set for myself. And yesterday I had to tap on, I could feel a lot of resistance to even deciding to tap on this. I was delaying that because there is a big part of me that knows just how powerful EFT can be in releasing obstacles and getting new information and helping you move forward. And there's a part of me that just feels like really dug in. And so I tapped on my resistance to tapping on that yesterday. And today woke up feeling like, okay, still feels a little uncomfortable to work through, but we're here to do it. So if you've never watched one of these before, you can go back and watch my intro video, but anything labeled personal tapping is me just doing my own personal work. You can choose to tap along with me or just watch and be titillated by how exciting my process is. Whatever is singing to you today. So I can feel right now, I'm just feeling a lot of anxiousness in this area, my esophagus area, when I think about just deciding where to put my attention today. So that's where we're going to start, even though I can feel this sensation in my esophagus area. Just thinking about deciding on where I want to put my attention for today. Feels like I have to choose the right thing to move me forward. And I'm not quite sure what that is just yet. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I can feel this discomfort in my chest around my esophagus. Just thinking about making a decision on where to put my attention today. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm feeling this sensation around my esophagus. And I think about what I want to work on today. I'm asking my body to help me understand this. I'm letting it know I'm listening. And I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling. What do I want to work on today? Feel this unease in my chest when I think about what I want to work on today. What is the most important thing for me to put my attention on? I wonder what's causing this feeling of unease in my chest. Thinking about where to start. I feel this unease in my chest. I'm just going to check in on that, and sometimes you might get an answer. Oh, this is what this is related to. Sometimes you might just get a reduction in whatever it is you're feeling. So I definitely feel my chest feels better. There's a little bit more tightness in my throat. So I'm just going to kind of think again on, and I'm looking down on my list of things to do, things that I want to move me forward. And I know something I really need to make a decision on is whether I'm going to go to California next month right now it's feeling a little hard and messy, and I choose to allow myself to be led by ease. And this doesn't feel easy, but I'm still having a hard time just sticking to that. So I'm going to do some exploring. So even though when I think about not going to California, I get some FOMO. What if it's an opportunity that I am supposed to take? I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though there's a part of me that knows that I don't have enough information to agree. I'm just going to get more comfortable, and I'm going to tap this out a little. What is it? And I think about this trip to California. What's in my way of making a decision? I don't have the information that I would want to have that would make me feel comfortable with this. And I'm worried that if I say no to it, then I'm going to miss out on an opportunity that I'll regret. So I'm just going to tune in to that a little bit, that fear of, even though I'm worried that if I don't do this, and I don't do it now, and I feel that in my throat, I feel like I'll be missing out an opportunity that I'll regret. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm scared not to do this thing. Because what if I regret? I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm scared that if I don't do this thing, I'm going to regret it. And I'll regret it because something's supposed to happen there that will be good for me. And I don't want to fuck it up. I'm right here, right now. I'm open to exploring this with grace and curiosity. If I don't go, I'll regret it. What if there's an opportunity there that I'm supposed to take? And I can hear a little part of me kind of saying, Jess, if it was meant for you, it would be easy. And I'm feeling a little conflicted about that. And I'm just trying to tease out whether this is really something I need to pay attention to or whether this is just my usual old programming of, oh, can't be easy, got to overcomplicate this. What's the best case scenario? Getting just like, what do I need to just trust my decision? Even though there's something in the way of me making this decision. And I don't know what it is yet. I'm asking my body to help me understand this. I'm letting it know I'm listening, and I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling. Even though there's something blocking me from making this decision about California. I feel it in my throat. I'm asking my body to help me understand this. What do I need to know in order to make this decision? Even though it feels like there's something blocking me from making it. I don't quite know what it is yet. I'm open to understanding this. And I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling. There's something blocking me from making this decision. And I wonder what that is. What's blocking me from making this decision? What do I need in order to make it? What do I need in order to make this decision? So the problem is that I'm pretty good about making the most of anything that I do, which is a really protective thing. And how sometimes it can be used against me is I will kind of just roll with things, and maybe that is actually okay. It just kind of brings me back to, so if it's true that I make powerful decisions and that I can roll with anything, then what's stopping me from just making this decision? And what that is I'm just going to talk this out, is I already feel like I've invested so much with this person and I haven't gotten what I expected to out of this. And part of it is because it's confusing to me. Things change after I made the decision to invest with this person, and then I didn't really understand where our work together is going, so it's been hard for me to even take responsibility, because it's like I don't know what I'm supposed to be taking responsibility for, which piece here. And that is a learning lesson in going forward, both for myself as a client and a coach. So I know I have still a bit of anger and mistrust of this person. And yeah. Even though I still have some anger and mistrust. And I don't want to let it go. Because there's a part of me that A, wants her to know and take responsibility. Period. And I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling, even though I don't want to let this anger and mistrust go. I don't want to open myself up to another way where I could say I told you so to myself. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I don't want to let go of this anger and mistrust. I want that person to take responsibility. There's a lot of like burping and hiccups here, which is always a sign of energy shifting. I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling. I don't want to let this anger and mistrust go. There's a part of me that wants to use it to would I not want to let this go? There's just a strong part of me that doesn't want to let this go because it's fucked up. And I'm fucking right in this situation. I paid a lot of money for something, and then that thing changed. And I wasn't given an option to opt into the new thing, and when I asked for money back, I was just told I don't do that. Here's something else, but the something else isn't what I wanted. It's not a comparable thing, and it's something that adds more complication to my life. And I am open to forgiving myself for that. So there's a part of me that can go back in time and picture the conversation, the decision making on investing in this. And there was a moment where I was just like, maybe not, Jess. And I ignored that little voice. And I wish I hadn't. Even though I can see the ways this has forced me to grow. And maybe there's something out there that is a better fit for me. Maybe I just say goodbye to this altogether and make room for what's next. Maybe I don't have to force this. Maybe it gets to be easy. What if I let this be easy? So I think the easiest thing would be to just not go to California. Period. And what would I want otherwise? Then the three options are doing this makeup day online, giving it up altogether, or asking for something else. What do I want to ask for? So there's like a part of me that's, I don't feel it like super consciously, but it definitely feels like there's a part of me that is being very judgmental of me, because it feels like, oh, I should be able to go with the flow. This is my fault for not doing that. Even though there's a part of me that wonders if I'm the problem. That if I just could go with the flow, that maybe this would be more appealing to me. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though there's a part of me that thinks I'm the problem, that I should just be able to suck it up and figure this out. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm the problem. I could just go with the flow and let this be easy, and I'm not. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Feels like I'm the problem. I should just be able to suck it up and do this. And do it without a plan. And that requires trust, and I don't trust this person to deliver what they're saying. They're also not telling me, they're being pretty vague about it, and I've learned my lesson with that. I'm just checking in again. So when I'm tuning in to that feeling of it's me, I'm the problem, there's still a little bit of that there, even though I'm disappointed in myself. It feels like I'm the problem here. I'm being difficult. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though it feels like I'm the problem here. Like I'm being difficult. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though it feels like I'm the problem here. I'm the one being difficult. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Feels like I'm being difficult. I might be the difficult one. What if I'm the difficult one? What if I'm not? And I know I want to maybe more directly say, because some of the things I think that are bothering me is I don't see this thing as, like, this person keeps calling it, oh, I'm doing this added extra thing for you, but I don't see this as an extra thing. I see it as a makeup thing for not delivering on what they said was going to happen. And that's annoying me. And I think I just need to fucking stand up for myself and say that. Hey. This was what I expected. This is what didn't happen. This is what we're trying to make happen. And it doesn't actually feel good to me because you're not taking responsibility for what happened here and why this is happening. And that feels shitty to me. And I deserve to be heard. And I deserve to get that out there. And so that is what I want to say. Hey, I do appreciate you working with me on this. And also, this is what my concerns are, and this is what I want. My concerns are committing to something again that I'm confused about. And that shouldn't have to be my responsibility to, all of my responsibility to declutter that. I get to ask for what I need. And I get to not make that a problem. So I'm choosing not to let that be a problem. I require more information. And I also know that there's been other things when I want them, I make them fucking happen and they don't feel hard. So that feels like another indicator to me. Like this just feels too much. We're trying to force it. And if it's meant to be, it's going to come to me with ease. Knowing that when I do want something, even if it has to be hard, it's still, or if I have to fight for it, I do still think that is with ease. So that feels like a lot different. So I think my plan now is when I am not going to do this California thing. Unless something comes back and it's like, here is such a clear plan, great, but I just get to trust myself and trust that the universe is taking care of me. Trust that I'm following where I need to go, where I need to be led in order for this to be easy. And how do I feel about sending that email? That's what feels like a little sticky to me right now, but it also just feels like something I have to do, and I can do that. And I think once that decision is out of my way, I can move forward with other things. So I'm just pulling a little rune here, and it was not fucking helpful, actually. Going to pause this real quick. Okay, I've been into pulling runes lately, and I just pulled a couple to ask me here. And basically, it feels like what I'm being told is make a fucking decision, Jess. You're the only one in charge of this. Whatever decision that you make is going to be the one that is right for you. Why can't I let go of this LA thing? Why can't I just immediately let it go? All right, for now, I am going to close this up actually. And even though I'm still feeling a little unclear about what I need to make this decision, I'm setting the intention that it is going to become clear within the next couple minutes or hours. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though I'm still feeling a little resistance to making this decision, and I'm not sure why. I'm setting the intention that as I give my body a chance to process the work I've already done today, the information I need is going to be right there. And even though it still is feeling a little sticky making this decision, I'm choosing to let it be easy. Inviting clarity to come as I let this continue to integrate and shift. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. It's still a little unclear, but I am feeling better. I'm giving myself permission to relax into this decision, trusting that whichever one I make is going to be my best and highest good. And I get to feel really good about that. And so for now, I'm giving my body a break. I'm going to take a little walk and let this continue to marinate, setting the intention that my needs will become known, my answers will become known, and I will be able to make the decision that's best for me before today. And I'm choosing to have my own back. I'm choosing to take care of myself in body, mind, and spirit. All right. I hope that helped you either get some more insights into EFT, or if you were tapping along with me, getting answers to your own questions. I'll see you next time.